Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer,
And I'm Lunchbox.
and these episodes, I don't want to do it that way. I want to this episode is, all right, here we go.
This is the first.
Yeah, that's what I want. This episode is the first Corona question. All right. Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer,
And I'm Lunchbox.
and this episode, the first Corona questions.
We know you have questions. We're going to answer them.
Okay, so here's the thing. What this one is going to be us even finding out for ourselves, is there a difference between Corona Extra and the Corona Familiar?
I always heard that there wasn't, that it was just the brown bottle versus clear bottle. But
That's what I heard.
I know that Familiar would be like family. And this usually came in the big bottle, the 32-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
But here recently, we've had these little short ones come out. So
Like very recently in this market.
we're going to find out what the difference is.
Because I had done some research when I found the first big bottle. And everything that I could find about the first big bottle was that it may not, I mean, you're looking at Corona videos, so you know, it may not have some of the skunk flavor that a Corona is known for because it's brown bottle.
That's why I liked it. You know, that was one of the things I used to like this. I'm not a beer person, but I definitely chose the Familiar over the Corona. I liked this better when
Right.
I tried it. So, but once again, as I looked it up on the internet, more and more forums, everybody said it was the same thing. It was just in a different bottle. I don't think so. I don't think so.
We've found one source that says the Corona Familiar has a higher alcohol content.
Oh.
Now, I didn't find any on either bottle.
Did you know it?
I didn't see any alcohol content on either bottle.
Well, it doesn't tell us. But I have seen that as well. It does have a higher ABV.
Right. But here's the thing. I've never personally tried them back-to-back type thing.
I haven't either because I always just bought this at the convenience store and went on.
Yeah.
I've only had this like at bars with the stupid lime in it, which we're not going to do the lime, folks.
Okay, because the lime is going to change the taste, and I want to know what they taste.
Exactly.
Now, we're not going to do the lime in this one. We're also not going to do the lime in this series of Corona questions.
Because if you got to put fruit in your beer,
You
need to find another beer.
So, that's enough yakking. Let's get cracking.
All right.
Now, they do all have different crown caps,
Let's see that one.
and I make stuff with the caps.
Oh, that's
so-
kind of neat because it's the gold cap.
Right. This way they'll be in the same glass, and we'll look at the colors side by side. We probably should have done it the other way, but oh well.
You know what? There's not a whole lot of color difference.
I don't really see much, if any, color difference. Now I'm gonna
I really
let's
don't.
see in case you. All right. Now I will tell you right off the bat, I smell Corona. That skunk smell. But here's the thing: I know in a lot of beers, the skunk flavor, you know, it's an off flavor, and you don't want that. I understand that, but here's the thing: we've never, hardly in America, had the not skunked Corona. You know, it's
Right.
part of the thing. It's part of the experience of Corona. Which, I mean, that's how Corona became that big beer, was they sold it as the experience. And, you know, the lime and the this and the that. And, you know, so let's get
I'm gonna smell
cracking.
the regular Corona first.
Skunked.
It does have a skunk smell to it.
All Corona does, just nobody notices it unless you tell them. Unless you're like a big
Yeah.
beer nerd. Does
No, I
not have
don't
it.
smell that at all.
Okay, hardly ever do you find a beer in a brown bottle that usually has that skunk smell. Which
I learned something today.
one of the things they say skunks it is either getting cool, getting hot, getting cool, getting hot. The other thing is supposedly the light.
Light.
Yeah, but
That is crazy. You can definitely smell.
you can completely. Smell the difference. One of them smells sweet. One of them smells skunky. All right. Well, I'm going to try the Corona first.
The regular Corona?
Okay, that's the Corona that I know that I've had
Tastes like
my
the
whole life.
Tastes like the beach club.
And, you know, I've wore my beach shirt for this.
I'm gonna try this other one.
It tastes. It doesn't taste skunky.
Well, there's that thing on the back of the tongue.
But that's the thing that you've always had with Corona.
Yeah, but that is, now that you mention it, that is familiar with beers that might be questionable.
No, the other one.
Wow,
Much crisper.
it's richer. Like it's more full bodied.
Almost a little more malty.
It is definitely more malty, which is
I
probably
think-
why I liked it better all these years.
I think it's smoother than. I think the Corona Extra is a little crisper. I think the Corona Familiar, which I think I'm pronouncing that properly, is a little more malty.
Yeah, that kind of plays into a richer, richer flavor, and it's full without being bold.
Right.
Which is what I like about it, because I don't really like the hot
Okay.
stuff.
And the other thing is, they do not have the same aftertaste.
Oh no, there's hardly any aftertaste with this one at all. But this one definitely leaves that like, what did you just drink on the back
That
of your
Corona
tongue?
aftertaste.
Yeah, but it's like
I mean, we're
said,
all used to it.
It's
If you've drank it.
completely different.
And there's no other way to say it.
It is
the
completely
Corona
different.
aftertaste.
Yeah, that's true. This has the trademark aftertaste.
There's also a little bit more of a, I want to say firm flavor at the beginning
On which one?
on the Extra.
On the extra. Okay. Kind of what grabs a hold of you a little harder. Yeah, I can see that.
The Familiar's just easier.
Yeah, it like rolls in.
Yeah.
It kind of tiptoes in and lays it down, but this one, it kind of grabs you right off the bat.
Yeah.
And it doesn't let go. It's got that aftertaste. Now I can't get that out of my head now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's something from years of being a bartender and beer drinker that I've known that was one of the things about that.
So, beer drinker, what kind of numbers would you give up on the regular one?
Okay.
What would you have it again?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. When we're looking at these, I know a lot of people that say Corona's a bad beer, but as I've said before in many of my other videos, part of what makes a good beer good is the experiences you had with that. Like the guy that got real sick
Right.
on tequila and now he can't handle tequila anymore. Well, I've had a lot of good times with Coronas.
Right.
And Corona is a good beach beer, and I lived at the beach for a very long time.
It's synonymous with the tropical atmosphere. So, whenever you think of Spanish-speaking servers, you think of Coronas.
Which is funny because most of the Spanish-speaking cats that I used to run around with drank Victoria.
Yeah, they don't drink it themselves, but your server.
Oh, and I mean, come on, you can have any beer you want as long as it's a Corona.
That's right.
Didn't Vin Diesel tell us that?
That's right.
But I guess what we're really getting into is, regardless of if it's the same recipe, just one's put in one bottle, one's put in the other. Well, I'm going to tell you, they taste different.
They taste completely different.
They smell different. They taste different.
This is rich and bold.
But it's smooth.
This one is grabby.
It's more crisp.
This one's spiky. This one's,
It's more crisp.
but it does have that funky aftertaste. Funky skunky.
I actually think the Familiar is just a smidge darker.
You think so?
I do.
It could be. It loses its carbonation quicker.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know. I can't be 100% sure, but I'm going to say it's two different beers.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
I don't know exactly what is different, but I think it is. All right, so let's go with the Corona. Did you dig it?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Would I have another? Yeah, I will.
I'll probably go to a club at some point in time.
Yeah, or I'll be at a barbecue and somebody goes, "Want a
I might
Corona?"
find myself at the beach again.
Yeah. And if some, that's one of those beers that whether I bought it or not, if somebody hands me one, I'm gonna drink it. Okay.
Same thing with the familiar.
All right. Did I dig the familiar? Yeah, I did.
I really dig it. I've always liked this better than I have a lot of other beers in the cooler. I just didn't want to commit to a 32 ounce, so I never bought it. The few times that I did, I really enjoyed it. So I really dig it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And I'll have it again.
I'll have it again. I do buy the big 32 ounce every now and then.
Now that we have these available.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it is in this smaller bottle now, labeled that way, kind of proves to me that it is a different beer.
Yeah, it's weird that they still kept the familiar name, but I think it's because that's attached to that recipe.
Yeah, I think it is. But
By the way, you can get these at Lopo now.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go with the whole our 1 to 10 ratings. Here's the thing. Corona's almost like a 5, but because I've had so many good experiences with it, it's a 6. Because I like
keep it
it.
at 5 because I've never been a fan. I would drink it, and so drinkable puts it at 5.
Well, my thing is I have a lot of really cool memories
I could see that.
that there was a Corona in my hand.
I could see that.
So, now, the Familiar, I don't have a lot of cool memories with that,
No,
but I really like the taste.
I do too. I do too.
It's a 7.
Really? This is an 8 for me all day long.
An 8? Nice.
I really dig it. I really, really dig it. It now that I've poured it out in a glass and seen it and seen how light it is and it still has that full flavor, it's like that little extra trickery thing that I like.
Yeah.
That's what puts it up into an 8 for me. I've always really enjoyed it, but it is a really good solid beer. It's full flavor, it's sweet, and there's no skunky aftertaste. None.
I mean, honestly, if I poured this into a glass for a lot of people that didn't see it, people would say, I think that's Corona. Because you know what a Corona tastes like. If I poured this and you didn't see it, the odds are good you'd have no idea what that
Oh,
is.
no.
That's both good and bad because
Even somebody who's had it before, I wouldn't know what it was.
yeah,
But it is really solid. Everything's there. Ticks all the boxes for me.
yeah. Well, that looks like now. Be sure to look for the other Corona questions.
And be sure to like our little thing down there, wherever it is, and then
You know-
maybe drop a comment if you know what the ABV is for these. Let us know.
Or what you thought about these.
And if you know a Corona fan, please share this video to them so they can
Yeah,
see for themselves.
spread it. Let other people know.
We answered the question.
Now-
It's not the same beer.
Some of the other videos will have, does Corona taste the same in a bottle and in a can?
Ooh.
That's a teaser. But there's going to be at least 4 total
Okay.
Corona questions. Well, until your next myth, cheers.